Hey, Wormburg World Entertainment, and a couple of days ago we got the god-awful poster for, well, I should say new poster for Star Trek Starfleet Academy, and it was just like, oh my good god. And of course they're branding the thing Star Trek Starfleet Academy NCC 90210 or whatever the bloody number is and stuff. You're just like, oh no. They've gone ahead and released a 4-minute exclusive clip. And oh boy, does this thing just sum up every single thing that's wrong with Kurtzman Trek. And I mean every element of what's wrong with Star Trek under this dipshit's leadership. Now, obviously we can't play the full clip, but I am going to show you bits and pieces of it, and you will see other little videos play here and there when we talk about certain things. But just to sum up the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Star Trek, it sure hell isn't what we're about to see, because brace yourselves for this absolute cringe. This is how this clip opens. Take a look at this.
Talk to me, number one.
We're not far from the Badlands, Captain. Subspace instability may be creeping in, and we're the first to chart it.
These would make an excellent practical study module for the Spatial Harmonics Lab, Captain.
So Starfleet, the best of the best, where you have to be in peak physical condition as much as anything else. Who ate all the pies? Holy shit, body positivity in space. That's what we're looking at here. What the hell is this? Now, they're looking at, hey, we'll put glasses on her and nobody can say anything because Kirk had glasses. Yeah, but Kirk was gifted the glasses because they were pretty much historical and he collected historical antiques. Glasses happened to be one of those things. It also just happened that he could actually do with using them. So the fact that she's walking around, this captain, whatever her name is, wearing glasses to look at screens is like, oh boy. And then of course you gotta ask the question, well, why does she need glasses to read the console, but when the hologram thing is in her face, which yes, they do still do that crap, she has no issue with seeing it without glasses. It's like, wow. I also love the fact that this time round they're like, hey, let's actually use consoles. Even though in every other show we've done except Strange New Worlds, it's literally been the Iron Man visual thing. That's what I call it, the Iron Man thing, where the holographic screen is in front of you. But again, we do get that holographic screen when she's on the chairs. But how does this also show just everything wrong with Kurtzman Trek? Well, it shows just how much money he loves to waste, because the unnecessary visual effects and stuff that really doesn't need to be overly complicated, but they've made it overly complicated because this is how the ship gets attacked. And yes, Starfleet Academy is a ship that somehow goes into space. I also love, I don't think I have it in the clip, but when the ship gets under attack, which we're about to see, do you know what they do when it goes to red alert? They don't say battle stations like every other starship does. They go, cadets, report back to your quarters. It's like, what? Go to your room. You know, the grown-ups have to do grown-up shit now. Wow. But look at this useless special effects mess that they shovel into your face. Look at this.
12 contacts in.
So yeah, you get this stuff just shoveled in there because it's like, why does it have to look like that? Why do you have to push it to, rather than just have a simple special effect, we'll have it where it kind of goes overboard with just visual slop in your face. And it didn't stop there, because these little things don't just attack the ship, and we're going to get a better look at the Federation ship, if you could even call it a ship. It's the Academy. Why is it even in space if it's the Academy? God only knows. But look at what they do for this. So, yeah, these things smash into your ship. Now, it looks like it causes holes and cracks and stuff. It's not. It's like nanotechnology that starts surrounding the ship. And it's like, why? Why is it surrounding the ship? I don't know. Does anybody know? Of course no one else bloody knows. It's just ridiculous. But you know what else is ridiculous? The waste of space that they use for visual effects in Kurtzman Trek. Now again, this goes to show all the problems that you have, because he just loves spending money. So rather than just make a normal set where you don't have to show too much, no, they go to the extravagant. And you'll see some of this technology as we're talking here, but you can see the technology thing going across. Look at that empty space. Why? And all these things flying around. Why is there... By the way, look at the Doctor trying to run. The holographic Doctor who's running like he's in his bloody 90s. It's like, ooh. And yeah, that's unfortunate as well with the Doctor, who we do see some of his performance in this, and Robert Picardo looks so out of place in this. Do you know what another thing they love to do in modern Trek, especially the Discovery era where they are now in the 32nd century? Yeah, ships don't actually need to be solid objects. In fact, ships don't even need engines to be attached. Same thing goes for a villain ship when it comes down, because you end up getting a thing that looks like this. That's just like, oh look, it's not attached, and then it comes together like a goddamn transformer. Why? Don't know. The surprising thing that we do see in this, and I am actually very surprised, is the fact that there's actually men on the bridge. Because that has been something you'll notice throughout all of modern Trek, is there's basically 0 men on the bridge. It's in Discovery, there's like 2 dudes surrounded by like 10 women. Strange New Worlds, it's pretty much, other than Spock and Pike, there's literally no men on the bridge. Every other one, it's just women, women, women. This one actually has guys on the bridge. Whether or not they survive now or not, who knows. But and then we also get to see just the horrible thing that they've done to Star Trek now, which is, let's make it Star Wars and something else, because we just need action all the time, explosions, visuals. Oh, look at this. And like, it's exactly what you get right here, because there's the ship being under attack. Explosion, 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 action, oh my god, explosion, sparks, fly here and there and everywhere. And it's like, why? That's not what Star Trek is. Star Trek isn't the fly around, pew pew and all this crap. It's like, just please stop. But then one of the most horrible things to see is just how out of place Robert Picardo looks as his return as the Doctor, which we still have not heard an explanation as to, 1, how he's in this show, and 2, why a hologram has grown old. But want to see his performance? Okay, here it is. Check this out.
Report! A little busy here, Captain. The explosion damaged our emergency holo emitters. Medical staff is in short supply right now. From what I can see, there are multiple injuries, both cadet and officers, but no casualties.
Let me know if that changes.
If we could avoid another direct hit, that would be super helpful.
Yeah, so you see, it's meant to have a little funny quip in there and stuff, and it's just like, dude, you look so out of place in this. It's not even funny. It's actually sad. And it's like, you are going to be wasted in this. And you really are. You're ruining your legacy. What also shows us an issue, again, is the money spending. The unnecessary money spending from Alex Kurtzman, because as we see, the ship is under attack. There's fires, there's explosions everywhere. In every other show when stuff like that has happened, now it's normally happened in the movies when the ship is under attack, there'll be a bit of a fire. What do you see? Yeah, you normally see either the ship itself has a system in it that'll just spray out, like it's like the halon systems that just automatically turn on to put fires out, or there's guys running around with essentially fire extinguishers. Not Alex Kurtzman's Star Trek. No. He again wants you to realize it's Star Wars because he gives you this. Oh look, little droids that don't necessarily have to fly around to put out fires. Why? Why is there little droids flying about? Why? That's the biggest question. But this thing, not just is it getting destroyed, and rightfully so, like the like to dislike ratio on Paramount Plus and Star Trek's YouTube page is 3.8 thousand upvotes to 23,000 downvotes. The comment section just rips this thing a new one as well, which, you know, it kind of makes sense. However, do you want to see the last piece of horrendous, over-the-top acting that just isn't Star Trek? And it's shocking to see that this comes from Paul Galamini, because it's like, okay, somebody told him, be as extremely evil as you think you can be. He is literally a mustache twirling villain. Have a look and brace yourself for this absolute cringe. And remember, this is only a slither of the performance we see. By the way, he comes on board the ship through a hologram, like he's a holographic projection onto the ship, yet he walks around the consoles instead of just right through it. So Kurtzman spends money on every other piece of stupid shit, but not the visual effect of him walking through a console, you know, like Shinzon did on the Enterprise E, when he says, Picard, I'm in your ready room, will you come and speak to me? When he says, don't bother trying to trace it, it's a hologram, and walks through Picard's desk. No, Galamini walks around all the people in the desks to deliver a line that's as cringy as this.
Will always fold upon itself like an origami chicken. Yeah, and this moment, Captain Ake, this moment is that chicken. In other words, payback's a bitch.
Oh yeah. So there you go, people. There's the exclusive clip that they've released for this horrible dumpster fire of a thing they've dared put the name Star Trek onto. Hey, wait, what's that rumbling noise? Can you hear that rumbling? Oh, don't worry. It's just Gene Roddenberry spinning in his grave. Good God. This thing is horrible. And everybody, just go and look at the comment section. Everybody is just ripping this apart. There is not a single second or moment or comment that's good. So yeah, let's brace ourselves for this cringe, and no doubt I will end up watching it to review it, so you good people don't have to put yourself through the horrible feeling of watching this and have your eyes pretty much graped out of your skull with this thing. Overall though, what do you think of those clips? What's your overall thoughts on this show? Do let me know. And if you've seen the whole footage, do let me know what you think of the sneak peek and of course that comment section. And with that, I shall leave it there for this one. So do like, share, subscribe, hit the hype button, all that good stuff. We've just, by the way, hit over 900,000 views on the channel. So holy hell, thank you to everyone who's checked out the videos. Even if you watched it to hate them, you still watched them. So cheers. And with that, cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.